Hello everybody, Andrea Twarowski here, and I want to talk to you guys about why you should start to be thinking about and then creating a digital product. Now this is something not new to me, but relatively new in the sense where I'm starting to look into it more and really create those products, because as soon as I created my first one, I realized how quickly I can make a lot more money. And let's be honest, this is a business, so I'm not here to not make money, because how am I going to pay the bills? How am I going to help support my family? But it started out as a hobby to me, me tutoring and then me helping people start their own business online was more of a hobby. And if I planned to make money from it, that was excellent. But now it's becoming more and more as a business, I'd say the past several years at least. But more recently, I'm really starting the whole passive income stream. And then how you get to passive income is by creating digital products. And this is what's helped me the most, okay? So passive income means you have money coming in without actually doing anything per se. And that's the most honest and real way to say it to you. I mean, when people go to work, let's say to be a doctor or to be a lawyer or, something else, to work at Tim Hortons, to work at Zayre's, to work pretty much anywhere, to work at a clothing store, to be an electrician, to build homes. You have to do something to make the money, right? You have to do the work to make the money. But the great thing about passive income is you create a product once, you work on it. It does take time because you have to go through the whole planning stages and do it properly. But once you create it, you can start selling it over and over and over and over again. So you could plan and create a product in January, sell it, and then just continue to sell it. And then customers will continue to buy it. It's just one of those things. And that's the most amazing thing about the online world, is that it reaches almost everybody, pretty much everybody. So anybody who wants to learn something, anybody who has a question, types their question into that also popular search bar. Or if they're looking for something, they go to Google or Yahoo or whatever and type it in. Well, they're looking for something. So if you create a digital product, you need to make something that people are looking for. Plain and simple. And the common question that I have people ask me is, well, how do I know what to make? I hear you. I want to make that passive income. I want to make a digital product. But can I do that? I mean, you can do that, but can I do that? And I say yes. I'm a real person. I'm not a celebrity. I'm nobody special. I'm not saying that celebrities aren't real people or they're not special, but they're a different category, right? But I'm just like you. I'm just a real person who started off doing this as a hobby, realized I could make money from it, worked very, very hard to make the money, and then soon realized I'm working really hard. I work from home so I don't have to work as hard and spend time with family, but I'm working so hard. So how can I shift that to work smarter but not necessarily harder? And that's where the passive income comes into play. But you do know how to create, you do have to know how to create your own digital products though. That's the most important thing. And that could be by selling a course online, by selling an ebook, something that you're creating online and selling. But again, the beauty is you make it once, and then you can keep on selling it. And that's why I like it so much. And I do this with a lot of my courses. My tutoring courses, as a perfect example, students can buy them all the time because it's a tutoring package. It doesn't expire. It doesn't, go bad in a sense, but it's a full tutoring package. And there's millions upon billions of students out there to buy these packages. But the key is to get the advertising word out there, the marketing word out there, to reach the right people. Because I could have some amazing products, but if nobody knows what they are, if people don't hear about them, how can I sell them? So that's another avenue to creating that passive income and digital products, and then to sell them. You have to sell them properly. So it's one thing to create them and create them well, but if you don't know how to talk about it to create some sort of excitement around it and then to sell it to the right people, then your hard work and planning won't mean much because nobody is going to buy it. So that's another avenue with it. So it's kind of like the second step. And you could do that in a variety of ways. So to create excitement for your digital products, it could be through video, it could be through blog articles, it could just be simply posting about it on social media. It could be posting images about it or talking about it on Pinterest, LinkedIn. But the easiest way to really market your product and talk about it is to send it to your email subscribers. And if you don't know what that is yet, that's okay. But at some point, you should learn more about that, especially email automation, because what I want you all to do is to grow a list of email subscribers. So fans, so to speak, who like you and want to hear more about your brand and your product. And you may be asking, well, how do I create an email list if I'm just a nobody? Like, why do people want to know about me and why do people want to hear from me? Well, it's because you will eventually, if you don't have already, have a product for them that will solve one of their problems. So you need to figure out who you want to sell to, what their problem is, and how you can fix it. So a good example is take my tutoring, okay? I tutor dental hygiene and dental assisting students. Their problem is they want to pass the board exam to become a dental assistant or become a dental hygienist. My solution is that I offer courses to help them pass the board exam. So I tell them what to study, when to study, how to study. I offer online videos and course materials. So that is solving their problem. So who would I be selling this course to? Well, I'd be selling it to dental hygiene and dental assisting students. But if I don't market myself, how am I going to sell them and how do I reach the right people? So talking about the email list again, you might be asking, well, how did you create your email list of students? Well, it was pretty easy, actually. I did offer them something for free. At the time, it was a free mock exam package. So what it is I would ask them a series of questions in multiple choice format because that is what the test is pretty much all about. And then I would give them the answers, of course, to those questions. But the key is that they would have to sign up for my email newsletter list in order to gain access to the mock exam. So I had a website where I would have a picture on there and then text that would say, sign up now to get your free mock exam and other exciting tips and tricks that every student should know before taking the board exam, something like that. I can't remember my exact words because this was a while ago, but that's what I did. So they would have to put in their name and email to get the mock exam. And that means that they're automatically onto my email list. So then when I launch a new course or say product or even talking about the board exam prep course that I have, I talk about it in the emails that I send them. I don't go crazy and send them an email every single day. Sometimes it's once a week, sometimes it's every 2 weeks, depending on when they sign up, what their interests may be, which free offer they signed up for, because I do have several on the website. So that kind of shows me and directs me to see what they could be more interested in. Like another free offer I have is a free 7-day board exam prep challenge where I send them a little bit of course material and a video every single day teaching them something to help them with the board exam, because then I'm hoping they will like that mini course and then sign up for the big board exam prep course after that. So it's all about thinking about a freebie to offer, and it should go along with your product. So I should say, first think of the product you want to offer. So, my tutoring, a perfect example. So my digital product is the full board exam prep course, okay? And then think about a freebie. So those people who would want to buy the full board exam prep course, what are they interested in? Well, they're probably interested in learning how to study or certain study materials for the board exam prep course, right? So my free offer is something like that. because you want to offer them something of value. Because if it's not of value and they look at it and say, this is not very exciting, this isn't what I was expecting, this isn't helping me, they're not going to sign up for your big product or course, right? But if they love your free product, they will like you and trust you and then say, oh, well, if she offers me something like this, her course must be amazing because it's something that I have to pay for. You know, that's how people think, even if they don't realize it. So always offer them something of value. That's a huge help, okay? So that's a common question that I do have is, well, what do I offer the people that I'm trying to sell to? So I hope that that helped you with that. And another thing that I should mention, a common statement. So it's not a question, but people always say to me, you know, I'm afraid to get started. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to start. People aren't going to like me. People don't know me. People won't see me as an expert. Those are common statements. And the first thing that I always say is, well, what would happen if I hadn't have started this whole thing? If I hadn't have started and I thought to myself, you know what, people aren't going to like me, people aren't going to care what I have to say, I wouldn't be here, and then I wouldn't be teaching you all how to make passive income. So if I didn't push forward and ignore my own thoughts, I wouldn't be where I am today. I started my tutoring business age 19. I had the same thoughts that you're probably having now. My thoughts were, I don't know how to get started. I don't know how to make a website. I don't know how to make a course. I don't know how to host a website. Are people going to like me? Are people going to trust me? I'm not an expert yet. Will people pay for a course that I'm teaching them? You know, those are all the questions that I have. But you learn as you go along. But that's why I am here to help you all, to show you and guide you exactly what to do. So I help to answer every single question that you probably have, because I have been there and been through the same thing. I made a lot of mistakes along the way. So having me sort of guide you and show you exactly what to do, how to make a website, how to upload your course, how to upload an audio file, how to upload any sort of documents that you make through Word or Pages or PowerPoint. I show you everything step by step, okay? So stay tuned with me and I will help you with everything, because I know the World Wide Web can seem very overwhelming. There's so much to do, so much to know, but you're also probably thinking, well, I want to be like her. She makes courses, she makes money, so I want to be like her. And the more you look online to see what people have to offer, you will be amazed at how many people are doing the same thing. So many people have sort of jumped on this trend, so to speak, of making your own money, making your own income, making your own products and courses and, you know, ebooks, because it's not as hard as some people think. It could be very, very confusing, where you have to type in HTML, you have to type in code, Flash, but I keep it simple because I don't use code. I use none of that. I keep things very, very simple, and the stuff that I have, the stuff that I provide, I like to think looks pretty nice. And did I have to pay thousands to have somebody teach me how to code and use Flash and HTML? No. Did I have to pay thousands to advertise my products and services? No. In fact, I don't have a lot of startup costs at all. I pay a third-party site to take payments from customers, because it's the most secure way to do that. So then that way they can pay by credit card, PayPal, American Express, Interact. I pay $30 a month for that, but that's a good service that I like to offer my customers. Plus, it allows me to upload my digital files and digital courses. So as soon as somebody clicks purchase, they have it sent to their email right away. Where if I was to use PayPal, let's say, it wouldn't be sent to their email right away, because I may have to send them a welcome email first and then send them the course, send them the product. But if I'm not home in front of my computer, how am I going to do that? So I pay to make things as automated as possible, but I don't pay a fortune. There's many things out there where you could pay a small fortune for, but it's a matter of not paying that small fortune yet, at least until you're making the money. When I'm making $500,000 a year, okay, I might pay for better software and better services and faster software, faster services, but it's all working for me now. So why would I spend that extra money when I don't have to? And for those of you who know me, I'm a little bit frugal, or I should say very frugal, depending on what it is. So if I don't have to pay for something, if I don't have to spend that extra money, I won't, because I'm more of a saver. I like to save. But anyways, so I am here to teach you how to do everything properly, specifically starting your own digital product to create that passive income, because that's where it's at. That's what people want to know, but that's what so many people just simply don't know how to get started. They hear people talk about opt-in offers, landing pages, and you're probably thinking, what the heck is an opt-in offer? What's a landing page? You do need those things, but I am here to explain it to you in simple terms and easy terms, okay? So stay tuned with me. Keep on watching the videos because I am here to help. So I'll say it again as I always do. If you guys have any questions, just send me an email anytime, and feel free to look at the website www.andreatwarowski.com, and I will see you guys all in the next video.